Right now, a Mid-South teen is in the fight for her life, and she's crediting her favorite game and her teammates with helping her push forward.
Yeah, this girl has heart. WRG's Peter Fleischer has the inspiring story of Jaela's heart.
It's a sports cliche. Players and teams have heart, but for one Mid-South athlete, her heart is betraying her.
For anyone going up against Jaela Boyland on the court, there's a long scouting report to prepare.
As far as playing basketball, she's a very hard worker. She doesn't give up.
She's a great three-point shooter. She had really good handles. Like, she was always crossing people up, just playing.
She's a great three-point shot. That's probably my favorite thing to watch her do.
Jaela had a basketball in her hands before she could remember, and she was good. But during one practice before sophomore season with the Bartlett High School Lady Panthers, something felt off.
And I started feeling dizzy, but I was about to keep playing through it, but then it got worse. I started having like sharp pains in my chest.
We took her to the ER, to Le Bonheur, and they did a couple tests and sent us back home that day.
Later that night, well actually early that morning, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, she came and told us that she was still hurting pretty bad.
Jaela, then 15 years old, was diagnosed with a rare cardiac disease. Blood results revealed she'd suffered a heart attack during that incident at practice. Crushed, but not broken, the Boyland family was held up by the Bartlett girls basketball program.
When she was in the hospital, at one point they were there every day. They came, hung out for a couple hours, even after practices.
All the players were there, and that was just sad because, I didn't want anything bad to happen to her because her and her family are they've always been the type to do something for you.
Jaela is now sidelined. Doctors afraid a return to the court would threaten her life. In the nearly 3 years since, she's had numerous operations and visited hospitals across the country for treatment.
Not being able to, to make her feel better, seeing her go through the whole process is pretty tough, and not having answers, that's the toughest thing.
I think it's made me stronger as a person. It showed me that I'm more mentally tough than I thought I was, and physically.
Jaela has too much heart to quit. While maintaining her 4.0 GPA, Jaela refused to give up on basketball or the Bartlett program. She still attends every practice and game. She runs drills, keeps stats, and tracks coaching adjustments too.
I push for them to work hard against each other because I know if I was out there, I'll be trying to work hard too.
But most of all, she's there inspiring her teammates with her determination and bravery.
She's like, okay, you've missed this many layups or this many free throws, so you got to step your game up, you got it, and she's just very encouraging.
It's tough to even measure that the impact that Jaela has on this school, on this program.
The team has saved her number and spot on the bench. They even hung her senior poster as if she was still playing.
It means a lot because they could have easily gave my jersey to anybody else or my spot. They could have just walked away after they found out about it, but they continued to stay and support me.
We've become a family now. We're not just the high school and us. We're all a family unit now.
Jaela's now waiting for a heart transplant and just last month was put on a list of critical patients. But she doesn't seem to hear a word about the dangers. Only one thing catches her ear regarding a potential operation.
It motivates me because I know I can still. The doctors actually told me some of the heart transplant patients, they went back to professional sports.
I hope one day she can play basketball again because that's something that she loves to do.
And hopefully I could play basketball again because I've been waiting for that.
Hopefully one day soon we'll be hearing about Jaela playing for UConn, her favorite college basketball program. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated as she continues this long and brave journey. Reporting in studio, Peter Fleischer, WREG News Channel 3.